Just fucking motherfucker. Please. The house. Please. Bitch. Shit. Twat. Taking it. Hit me. Please.
Disclaimer. This video, like all videos featured on this channel, is definitely intended for mature audiences. This video is likely to contain profane language. Content is inappropriate for minors. Video is not for kids.
Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Lord of mercy.
All right, here we go. Yes. Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Live on Twitch, Discord, X, Kick, YouTube, and the home site, www.brealtv. What it be like, y'all? To my right, one of my legendary homeboys, Mellow Mayonnaise. That's right. To his right, we got, the contender, A. Todd.
How you guys doing?
In the building.
Old part-timer.
What up, what up? Yeah,
Constantly
for real.
contending. We have the Treehouse crew, Bolton, Blah, Bo, Bra, Bra, the Dominator.
Yo, what up? We're doing good.
All right, I know you are. We also have the Concentrate King, Cali Blade.
What it do, people?
Pew, pew.
And Mr. Milligrams himself. He's on in the building. And it's right behind you where it says party 1 through 1, 2, 3. That's totally works for you.
Yeah.
At least back in the day, party 1, 2, 3. Let's
I mean,
go.
you can still party, but just not.
Yeah.
Not with the white stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no.
That's what party means in Coke terms. Hey, you want to party?
You want to party?
That's what that means. If
True
someone
that.
asks you that,
Yeah.
just so you know.
Yep. No.
Yeah, they're not trying to have a good time with a
No.
DJ. It's hey, bro, you wanna not get some sleep?
I always subscribe to the song. I do not snort the coke. I only smoke sensibia. Yeah, man. I can't. It's not something that
Fuck all that.
that I was partying with like that. I could say. I mean, when we were younger, I did it a few times, of course, but not.
When was the last time in your teens or 20s?
I must have
something
been
like
17.
that?
I bet you Greg was there.
It's made a strong.
Yeah. Leave Grego alone. That's
Yeah.
my brother. I love
I
him.
was like, I bet you for sure Greg was there.
I love.
He
seeing
probably was.
I love seeing old pictures of Grego because I only know him from this Grego.
Yeah.
So when
Hey.
I see him throwing up gang signs and shit, I'm dying.
That
Oh,
shit
yeah.
is funny.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
That shit is fucking
Grego,
hilarious.
Grego was a thug.
I
Dog. I
love
don't
it.
even know.
I love
Hey, do you remember the dude Ben that went to school with your sister Fernando and Grace? I mean Grizz,
It's not ringing bells right
the
now.
black dude that used to go to school with them.
Yeah.
He was at. You didn't go to the graduation party at Dennis's crib. He was there. He drove the white Lincoln. You don't remember that?
He wasn't trying to get bitches, man.
Damn, nah.
It's not ringing bells
We
right now.
partied hard. You
It was
definitely
40
know him.
years ago,
You
maybe.
seen him. Your sister went to school with him. The whole shit. Anyway, he said, "What's up?" here a couple weeks
Is that
ago.
right?
in the chat.
Yeah,
That's dope.
you would know him if you seen him, but you was doing so many things at that point. You probably wouldn't remember.
Tell us more,
Well,
Mellow.
we were doing. I'll speak for myself. Yeah.
No.
I was. Tita Queen.
Well, aside from partying, I'm
Yeah.
saying like you had a lot of shit going on in terms of you had records out doing stuff, so you weren't
Well,
always like
Not just yet, but a few years after that, yeah. So,
Really?
87 was my first deal with Delicious. So that's 2 years out of high school.
Damn,
Wait,
87,
hold on,
huh?
time
Your
out.
First.
When did your sister graduate, Anna?
She is
80,
3 years younger than me, so she graduated in
88?
88. And then-
Yeah, so this is when it was, 88.
But
But your
you're right.
record is in
Now-
90.
Now we're gone. We're
Yeah,
gone.
yeah.
At least I'm gone.
Yeah, you're gone.
At least I'm gone.
We was still home. He
Yeah,
was
but I
out
was
there doing.
perfecting the craft, though, and getting it
I don't know
right.
what we was doing. I was
Well,
trying to get
no,
it
by
together.
then you had already come back from your road trip.
From
and all
boot
that.
camp.
Yeah, and then everything was getting figured out. I remember vividly, man. I've never given myself credit for having such a great memory, but the more that I tap in to my data bank, I can remember time, places, years, and in specific chronological order.
'Cause
So
you unlock those memories and you try to remember.
well, no, man, because you got to remember. See, I'm the little brother of Sendog, but I always wanted a little brother. So Be Real was like my little brother. You know what I'm saying? And I fucking held that dear to my heart. So by the time it was time to step and really do this shit, I was really adamant. Make it. Get over
Yeah.
here. You fucking with me. You coming over this way. And so that's why it means so much to me. And like I like to say, sometimes you could be in a car accident. You're 4 deep. The guy driving, he was looking to the left. He didn't see the guy rear hit you from the side here. But the passenger might have been on his cell phone. The guy in the back seat might have been staring into tomorrow, having girl problems or whatever. So it's a different POV from every angle of that car.
True that.
And so life is much the same way. So if you're not, how can I say, if the play doesn't come through you, it doesn't really, you're not going to see it
Yeah.
as well. So for me, that's my story and I'm sticking to it.
Oh, I hear you.
What year was your first shit? 87.
87.
That is fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That is literally like I know what people
wasn't
talk about
ready.
early 80s, but really,
I
like
wasn't ready.
87,
It
that
was something that I had to do.
it's still
Pops
so
had kicked
so
me out of
early.
the house. I wanted to rock with Sen and B for the rest of my entire
Yeah.
thing, but when Pops had kicked me out, I went to go live at Grego's crib.
He couldn't believe you were gonna make records. He wanted you to play baseball and shit.
Right.
50 a ball.
Right.
That was the thing,
Always expensive.
My bros pop wanted, them to be ball players.
Yeah.
Groomed them to be ball players, pitcher and catcher, you know what I'm saying? But these guys chose the streets and
you-
hip hop.
When you're ever any Caribbean, Spanish, Puerto Rican, Dominican, Cuban, you got a couple options. boxing, baseball. Like those are the two.
Or roll cigars.
Yeah,
You know.
word.
See, I didn't have that. My father was like, "Nah, you ain't gonna play baseball. You're not gonna play football. You're not gonna play basketball. You're gonna drive trucks."
Right.
Was that because?
I got-
Hold on. Was that because he's like, oh, I don't know if you're like you're not as good as baseball. Or
No,
he just
no,
like
it's because he was trying to wrangle me and my older brothers to like work for him and drive for their for the trucking company that the family owned for a time.
In all fairness, though, his dad wasn't Caribbean, though.
Yeah, no, he's
Oh, right, that's
mom
your
he
mother.
was
Caribbean.
Right.
Chicano and
Yep.
you know, with the other a few other things mixed. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he did not. No, he was not subscribing to any of the shit we were trying to do.
I got pushed into both boxing and baseball young. Like that was the thing, was to go for it. And they were great because everybody that I knew kind of did it. So, you know, you was all your friends, and it was good. You know, and especially like I think boxing is a great thing to give a young kid, you know.
I think if I had gotten into boxing, he would have been supportive there, but because he liked to fight. But yeah, no, if it wasn't driving trucks. Yeah,
he
I
would-
mean,
that was
shit.
his thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like if you had a Latino father, like a Caribbean father, Caribbean fathers only know, you know, a couple
Sports.
things. Yeah.
You know, you kind of can't get mad at them for something like that because when you look at someone like today's youth, you're just like, man, you wish like I don't know everybody's situation, but sometimes you're like, man, like this, like you see a motherfucker and you're like, man, this motherfucker could have used the dad. They could have taught him to get that CDL license, and he could have just not been out here fucking around and
True
doing
that.
some shit, you know, or like I don't know, like I feel like they didn't know too much, but what they did know, like, is being like I guess a parent from that generation and just an older parent, like they're just trying to stir you the right way. You know what I mean? Like,
Stir,
like put you in a way where it's like, hey, this is gonna be in demand. Like, I have a homie who like his dad kind of like showed him like he's passed on the plumbing business and like he's doing big things for it. And I'm like, I was like, oh man, so you're just like running it. I was like, he's like, no, motherfucker, I'm under the house too. He's like, just because I run the company now, it's not different. I'm like, dude, how the fuck do you know this?
Well,
It's like your
gotta
dad
stay
just
working.
fucking passed it on.
Well,
Just-
that's because it's honest work, and people always need a fucking plumber. You know, and if you could teach your kid a trade, that's what you do as a backup. No matter, because you know, no matter what their dreams are, and you're going to try to be supportive of them and nurture them. If they could, you know, parents are always trying to say, well, you should learn this as a fallback. But the problem is for artists is that if you subscribe to the fallback plan, you don't end up making it because you will always go, well, maybe I need to go get a job for right now, as opposed to like being all fucking in.
No plan B.
No plan
Yep,
B.
no plan B.
That
And I
was
think-
the difference between what happened to me and what happened to Sen. We're in the same house, but Sen decided, okay, I'll get a job to keep Pops happy. I don't want him to get kicked out like Mellow did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was something that had to happen either way to both of us in that way in order for one to see the other's POV.
The one thing I did want to touch is Ezone said something about, you know, his boy, you said he took over the business and he was still under the sinks, right?
Yeah, because I thought I was like, he was going to be like, I was like, oh, you're the owner's kid, bro. I was like,
No.
you got to be like chilling on the plumber shit now.
I think that's probably why that dude's going to be successful and stay successful. Like, if you're in a craft, especially a craft trade type of thing, you have to keep your hands dirty if you want to keep up with new technology, new techniques, stay sharp. It's like growers who they buy their, you know, they used to grow, then they buy a facility and they hire people and they don't put their hands in the dirt. Your weed's going to be fucked. You need to be in that garden every day, touching plants,
Yep.
Ain't lying.
making, and if you do all that, that's what separates you from the just says, I'm an owner. I don't fix pipes anymore. No, bro. You should be fixing them so you don't have to pay nobody. So you're still making money, but you ain't paying. You're not lazy.
Or you know how to train people
Exactly.
to do it, you know?
Sadly, we've seen that happen so many times with
Yep.
different weed companies.
Oh, yeah. They
Oh,
stopped
yeah.
doing it all.
Are you like, that's why when people, it's like such a, like, it's not that it's a weird question, but it's like a biased question when people, hey, what's your favorite weed? That's subjective, bro. I don't know if the grower is going to hire 50 other motherfuckers in there and it's going to taste different next month, but my answer today is not my answer tomorrow.
Right.
Like,
it might not, it's not your answer maybe even yesterday. It could change. It's subjective. You might love this shit right here, and then all of a sudden somebody brings you a jar of something else, and you're like, oh, whoa, I need this.
They change the recipe. They start putting salts. They don't put salts. Whatever the fuck it is. I don't know anything about growing, but those little things, they'll make a difference. And I mean, weed it's one of those things where it's like, hey man, it's kind of like a luxury. So it's like, if I'm gonna put my money somewhere and it's gonna taste different, I could take it somewhere else.
You realize we went from weed to plumbing, yes?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because I just think it just applies everywhere, you know. No matter what trade, it's just like you. If you decided to stop doing certain things and letting other people lose it, you'd lose that sharpness.
Yo,
you know?
so and so, come write this rhyme for me.
Yeah, exactly.
I ain't got time to write it.
Tell Chad.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, I don't
People
know if I
hear
can-
the difference right away.
Yeah. Like he doesn't say shit like that.
Yep.
And that's the thing too. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you want something done right, like the old adage says, you gotta do it yourself. But in a creative space, yeah, you know, unless you're like a vessel, right? Some artists are vessels. They're not necessarily good with articulating ideas to songs, right? But they can sing the shit out of someone's idea. You know? And some are great at singing but cannot write a song to save their lives.
Hence the ghostwriters.
Yeah. Same thing with rap. You know, no one. We hold ourselves to a little bit crazier standard than other genres, but realistically, there's talented motherfuckers out there with good voices and or great voices, great tones, good personality. They're not good with the pen, but if you write for them, they could be huge stars.
I agree. I'm not. I don't know how much I like it. Meaning, like to me, like you said, other genres. It is. There's certain singers who have never wrote a song in
Never
life,
wrote a song.
and no one cares. But hip hop, who you are as an artist was how well you can write, not somebody else. Like, what can you put together? And you had to do it all back then.
And that's
right.
Yeah, and that is a fact. But you know what we're finding these days is that what we thought to be that, as some cats that we look at as legendary were ghostwriting for other legendary cats, and vice versa. You know, it's been happening, but they kept it close to the hip so nobody would be calling nobody out. But ghostwriting has been a thing even in hip hop, but not as prevalent as in other genres.
And it could be a banger, like the Still DRE.
Yeah.
You know, like that was fucking Jay-Z wrote that. When I found that out, it hurt me though.
I mean that's a great for instance,
Yeah.
but like you know, and we all know this if you look it up. I mean it's out there. Dr. Dre never wrote any of his rhymes. That they were always getting written by, you know, at the beginning Ice Cube, then the DOC, and then a number of people, depending on what projects, right? So, but nobody cares because, well, yeah, but
I love the track.
But I mean,
do.
you know,
I love
like
it.
he delivered those verses, and it still sounds dope, and you still bang it.
Agreed. But you know, like that's what Still DRE.
And
like,
he made
this
the
is
beat.
Right. And it's to my point. So it's like a song about me. I'm trying to show you what I've done, and somebody else wrote it. I'm not saying I don't like it. That song bangs. But it just, to me, it takes away that you didn't write your own autobiography.
But he did the
bro.
music for it.
Huh?
But he did the music for it.
He did, and it was a dope fucking track.
It's still a part of, you know, DRE.
It
I
is.
kind of wish that there was a version of
It's
like,
still
Jay-
DRE.
of Jay-Z singing this, of doing the song. It would fucking sound so weird.
No, they do. You can look it up. Jay-Z, there's actually, I saw it on a fucking interview.
reference track?
Where he's actually doing that, laying it down. You just Google it and look for it. It's there. You can find Jay-Z actually doing that track.
Because it's the style of the way that's written to like it's so aggressive.
My
like
shit is,
you know what I mean? It's so aggressive, like in a couple bars, and Jay-Z is not that kind of like West Coast aggressive. So like when there's like West Coast, you know, and it just all these parts, and he's and you know he's doing all that. I'm like, that is not Jay-Z style. So it does trip you out when you're like, fuck. You
but
wrote
that's how good he is as the writer for others, is that he could capture that vibe, and you wouldn't even know that it was him that did it. But for me, I don't mind the ghostwriting if they cop to that, right? Like, you know, yeah, so and so wrote me a dope song, man. This is off the chain, blah 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 blah. Like songwriters used to do, like people that had tremendous voices and other people wrote their songs. They'd always give love to that songwriter for writing them such a fucking brilliant piece, right? And if cats did more of that instead of trying to own it like they wrote it, they wouldn't get called on it. It's like, oh, we know you didn't write that. Someone ghost wrote that for you. No, man.
I like the way we did it. You know,
Yeah.
it just happened organically with us as a crew, as a unit. We didn't step outside of out of the brain trust to go write for somebody else, some third party. It was us amongst ourselves.
No, we
sharing
were
ideas
sharing
like that.
songs like that. You know what I mean? We had no ego about that stuff. I mean, it all came from in house. So
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
yeah, it's much like the way that they were writing songs for each other over there at Motown.
Yeah.
They were all friends. You know what I'm saying? Most of them, and they were creating hits for each other at some points. You know what I mean? Sometimes Smokey Robinson was writing a hit for these guys. Sometimes they were writing something for someone else, and it got to these guys over here instead. I mean, that's the nature of it, but there was no ego about it. If the song fit the artist, the song fit the fucking artist.
Yeah.
I mean, and now, like, what do you got to say? You got hip-hop artists covering other hip-hop artists these days. We know that's not their fucking song, so what? If you sounded dope on it, like Snoop doing the Slick Rick covers.
There was a kid, Future. He covered Rodney O. Got a Grammy out of it.
Yeah.
All kinds of
I
flowers.
don't know. I'm never going to just be okay with that. I feel like if that was the case, I would have tried to get into hip hop. Because I really think
not too
somebody
late.
wrote for me and somebody showed me how to do it. I think I could have performed it. I really do.
I could do that for you now.
Yeah, but that's my point. To me, that's not authentic.
So
You know what I'm
what?
saying? I don't know.
Blaze Boogie, your new rap.
No,
niggas.
I'm so
Oh,
serious because
See, but then you're closing the doors on opportunities for yourself.
Because
Because
Blaze
I
is
don't-
worried about authenticity.
Yeah,
not
exactly.
Like necessarily. Like,
Yeah, but nobody's worried about that anymore.
know.
No, but he's saying that like
Except for us.
Yeah, because that's the era, bro. I grew up to your era of music, and that was a standard. If you didn't write your shit, you ain't a fucking MC, or you are an MC, you ain't a
Well,
rapper.
I have to disagree, and here's why.
Yeah.
There was a guy named Biz Markie and Big Daddy Kane, and they were a crew, and they used to do shit like how we used to do it. Hey, I wrote one. See if you like it. Boom, 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 and shit like that. And both brothers ended up being legendary.
They did.
Okay.
That was at the
It's
beginning.
like this, like what we have going on in our crew is like everybody ended up legendary regardless, because it's a record, it's a song, it's not the entire catalog we're talking about. And I think at some point you have to anchor down your catalog so that there's you in it.
Yeah.
Of course. But I think if it's done in a crew format, that's how I salute it. For the most part, I'm on the fence about the whole, oh, I wrote something for 50 shit. You know what I mean? Because then now I'm doing it for the bag, and I don't know if you know what I mean.
I don't
Well,
think one or two songs matter.
Well, look.
Like, but if that's your whole shit, like, if there's something like one or two songs, I ain't saying nothing. But like Dre, I still love him, but I think probably 90% of his music was wrote by somebody else.
Yeah.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's no different than any Motown artist you might like. But I get what you're saying, though,
Yeah.
because growing up in hip-hop, it was all self-sufficient, and you were known by doing for self.
Yep.
You know what I mean? The producers made their own beats, and the rappers wrote their own shit. So, by that standard, you're trying to carry that on. Yeah, it's hard to allow yourself to like something that somebody else wrote, but you like DZ, right? Did you fuck with DZ?
Yeah.
He didn't
Of
write
course.
not one word
Yeah.
of any of his verses, but like because
His
they
delivery.
were written for him, and he delivered them with that tone and that richness in his style. People didn't give a fuck that Ice Cube wrote his shit or that.
That was also real early, though. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
but still early or not. I mean, like what Dr. Dre saw in his personality and character and the tone of his voice was something unique, which is much like when you write a song for a singer, like, oh man, I wrote this piece and I hear so and so on it. You know what I mean? Like if as a producer, you could hear that. Like Eazy didn't even want to rap. They actually, were trying to convince him to rap because he had such a distinctive voice and tone. You know what I mean? But no one cared that Eazy didn't write that at the time. You know what I mean? Like everybody was just like, this shit is dope.
And
He
it was
sounds
known
dope.
in real time.
Huh?
It was known in real time. We all knew that. Everybody, I mean,
Yeah.
Crazy D would come and tell us.
Yeah, we knew that.
We were
Yeah.
close to the whole hamburger, but we knew that much, and it would take hours for him to get one word on beat.
But but I get what you're saying, though, Cali Blaze, because a lot of us were like in that mentality about, hey, you had to have written that to be an MC.
Right.
If you're an entertainer, and that's what you're calling yourself, an entertainer, cool.
Performer.
But yeah, but if it's an MC thing, yeah, that they don't necessarily get that part of the game. That's the badge. That's the badge or the wings or the stripes they don't get to have.
To me, that's the biggest part of it.
But it doesn't mean that they can't be an artist.
Nope, not at all. Because like I said, most of the people I was talking about, I'm a big fan of, and I like most of the tracks I was talking about. I'm just saying, as when it comes to respect and rating an artist on what they provide, if you ain't writing your rhymes, you already took like 25 points off out of 100. Easy. If you're not writing your rhymes.
I would imagine you're not.
Literally.
I mean, I would imagine there's a lot of hip hop heads that think that way. Like I believe Jeff Rowe.
Definitely.
Scuff Shoe thinks this way.
Yeah, because we need a standard to hold people to.
You need a standard. That's why this shit is fucked up, because they've blown the standards out, and they've accepted a lot of mediocre shit that you would have been played out from day one with if you were coming with any of that sort of business, man. You had to be like on the one. People had to co-sign you and say, hey, yeah, those guys.
Yeah.
Or that guy or this chick. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. On the one, especially if you wasn't in the pocket, they was gonna let you know.
Yeah, it's like how long you been rapping?
Yeah.
A year? Oh no. Sorry. Come back in 3-4 years when you got your shit together. Yeah, man. Different standards they held you to back in that time. What were you gonna say, E-Zone? I feel like you were gonna say something.
No, I wasn't. Cali Blaze kind of like that. Went back to it with the authenticity, you know.
Yeah.
Like some people kind of really focus on that being authentic part, because that's the part you can't buy or you can't just put together. You know?
Like Drake. Come on, man. He's a prime example. Homeboy is a performer, not an artist. Like, he's a pop star. He's one that I'm sure he don't write 80% of the shit that he puts out. You just don't. Like, you ever seen one of he tries to freestyle without his phone or this and that? Lost. Can't come up with a lick. He's the perfect example. As long as the song is good, the beat, that people don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? But to me, you ain't hip hop. You're pop. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference between pop and hip hop. Is you're just a put together package. Can we sell this dude? Can he perform? Don't worry. You write his shit. You make his music. You dress him.
Can he execute?
And you go out and execute. All you got to do is execute. We'll dress you. We'll do everything else. That's what Drake is. And he's a phenomenon. Don't get me wrong. He blew the fuck up and he controlled crowds like you wouldn't believe. But can I ever look at him as hip hop? Abso-fucking-lutely not.
I wonder, how hard.
Not a bad gig at all, though.
I wonder how hard of a blow it was to watch him, get that Grammy and break Jay-Z's record. I mean, Jay-Z must have felt a way about it, but Drake must have felt a way about it because it's a part of the L he took, with all that, because it's an extension of that.
Jay-Z got bigger things to worry about right now.
Yes, he does. Apparently.
Yeah,
apparently he do. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of explaining to do. Yeah, man. But you got a valid point there. But in how I feel about it is if you have a voice and you're one of those vessels, but in the hip hop form, fuck it. Put it to work. Go get down. Like, I would totally produce an album for Cali Blaze because he's got one of them raw, gritty ass voices that would cut through.
DMX over there.
Yeah, right. That's a god. Don't even compare me.
The voice.
I would write you God bars, son. You would be right there. Trust.
But that's a prime fucking example of what made DMX so good. Is DMX was so talented. He could freestyle, like, whatever you want to call it, freestyle off the dome. It didn't matter. Like, he was insanely good at writing, and just like anybody else who got bars, it's not just a rhyme. It's the metaphoric use of words. It's the way it makes you think.
He was living a life of pressure, man, and pressure makes diamonds. So, like, half the times with all the shit he was going through, I think it attributed to like that rawness, the real shit he like put out in the music.
Still need to have the raw talent to be able to turn it into music.
That part, and he had all that.
Yes,
he had all that for sure. I mean, he had a movement going on that motherfuckers just loved him because he was like just so much of himself, vulnerable, not perfect at all, and unafraid to show the dents in the armor that might exist. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of rappers, they try to keep their armor shiny, no dents. Like I'm fucking flawless. There ain't nothing that could touch me. That's the bravado shit that everybody's always talking about on their
Yes,
records.
I own this.
You know what I mean?
nothing,
And
yeah.
most rappers do this, and that's not really reality.
Yeah,
Because life
he
is
showed you his soul for sure.
because he showed you his successful and the rocky road of success.
Yeah.
Because it's not always up here. You know what I'm saying? Rappers will have you believe that they're winning all the time, and that is not the fucking case.
Most of the time, it ain't the case.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, shit happens in life. You have your great times and your wins, and you have your fucking losses. And he kind of showed that without like trying to be that guy constantly cleaning up his image and showing you that he's just getting wins and he's like this perfect individual. That's not reality. Anybody trying to show you that shit,
A lot of gold school.
that is a lot of bullshit.
A lot of gold school was reality. When you listen to the old 90s hip hop, people talking about Acura Legends, Nissan Maximas, Land Cruisers, motherfucking Mazda MPVs. Like, this is what people really were rolling through the hood. And if you had, the Acura Legend or a Land Cruiser, bro, you were balling. And if you listen to the old lyrics, that's what people were saying they were doing, and they were doing it. Or they're talking about pushing a 3 Series Beamer. Now, rappers 15, 16 just started, and he's talking about his Bugattis and his McLarens. It's like, homie, you ain't got no Bugatti money. You barely got fucking...
Like, you don't own it.
Right, or you don't own it. It's just for the shoot, whatever it may be. But
Yep.
enough. Like, back then, it was way more real. People were talking about real cars. Relatable. Exactly. Now it's all about shit that... Come on, man. You're walking around with jewelry. If that jewelry was real, with the price of gold and stuff today, we're talking M's. We're talking M's.
It's the facade.
It's the facade. And nobody gives a shit. Nobody says, homie,
Well,
really? You trying
what
to pull
artists
that off?
right now can you say that do keep it 100 that you can think of right now? Current
Meaning what? Like what they're talking about?
what they're talking about, their lifestyle that you've witnessed.
Are we talking
Well,
about old school or new?
No, current.
There's plenty. It's just that they don't necessarily get played on the radio. You got to go to a playlist to find them, like an overtly hip hop playlist that is not the popular one to find it, because most of the popular ones are playing that fuck shit too, because they want to stay in the now and make sure that these kids are like fucking coming and they're getting those fucking numbers instead of just trying to create some new poppin' shit with shit that's saying something, but at the same time it's good. Because it has to be the combination of all that for it to actually win. It has to say something, but it also has to be fucking good, and it's just not information being jammed down your throat with some mediocre shit.
I'm just curious because we have what about current artists that are actually popping?
How about you give us the answer?
Yeah, how about you?
You're younger. You'll be able to tell us before we'll tell you.
I mean, what do you mean?
I was old as fuck.
Only one that I can think of right now that keeps it 100 is Kendrick.
Yeah.
Keeping it 100, my man's flipped like 30 times in his career.
I think J. Cole.
If you look at
Yes,
Kendrick,
J. Cole.
if you look at what Kendrick's image was from the time he started, he's shifted multiple times in his albums, from this to gangster to that. Just go
See,
back.
that's
and
what I was
forth.
asking you because
Yeah.
you're a bit of a music encyclopedia, to be honest. So,
And I think Kendrick did a lot of flipping, and I'm not saying it's bad, but just go through his bodies of work, and it's different characters, and but that's also evolution, right?
yes,
Or maybe he chose characters per album.
Very
you know
true.
what I mean?
That could be too.
That's like part of the art too. Like I'm taking like Michael Jackson, for instance, he took on the character of each album. You know what I mean? Like he was somebody different, even though he was Mike. He was somebody different in each setting. And who knows? I mean, rappers really haven't done that so much, but who's to say Kendrick didn't do that? I mean, I feel like Tyler, the Creator, does that. Like for each album and each look, it's a whole different personality, whole different get down. Like he's not giving you the same thing every time. He's like reinventing every time.
Black Star for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Definitely, they keep it real.
And I don't mind that. I don't mind someone reinventing themselves over and over for each project, because I mean that just shows that like their creativity is on a different level to me. You know, it's
Yeah.
sort of like the same as my man Cool Keith doing all these different personalities and making albums with all these different personalities, and you know, creating these different lanes for himself creatively. You know what I mean? Like different. He's different in every arena that he does these new.
Did Nicki Minaj do that too?
She probably needs to at this point, but I
Oh
don't
my
know
God,
what the
yeah.
hell
She
would
had like
help her.
multiple personalities.
Your man fucking Conway the Machine is keeping it real. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
Them
he keeps
Griselda
it 1000.
motherfuckers definitely
Yeah.
keeping it real.
Yeah,
Was Nicki Minaj bipolar?
Who?
Nicki Minaj.
Oh,
I
maybe.
don't know.
I don't know.
Bipolar.
I mean,
yeah.
with the way that you see how she her ups and downs, it's kind of like,
Yeah.
I think she's just mad.
Yo, B, did you ever play that game Def Jam Fight for New York?
The fighting game.
Yeah. Or did you ever
I played it once or twice. I think
You never got approached to be on it?
I wasn't on Def Jam. I think specifically it was Def Jam artists. I don't remember if they did. Did you ever play that game, Mellow? The video game.
Well, all the rappers were fighting each other. It was like Street Fighter, but it was all the rappers.
I get to play with that now.
Yeah, no, I don't know. We didn't get any characters in that, but I think those were strictly Def Jam artists on that game.
Right.
It was one of those games that till this day it is like a fan favorite, and people are like, oh, there should be a part 2 with
There could be shit. There's so many characters out there. It's like fucking WrestleMania you could do with rappers. Shit. Phew. Fuck out of here. Celebrity death match with the rappers. That
was
bring
fucking
that
great.
shit back.
That shit was hilarious.
yes.
All right. Shit. I
Yeah, you
totally
said
thought
it
we
right
were
like that.
like we were somewhere, huh?
Yeah.
I
yeah.
know, like we haven't even opened up the doors.
Yeah.
man.
The Celebrity death match was dope. The
Yeah, it
really
animation
was.
for that, they should bring that shit back too. But I mean, that was a property of MTV, so they ain't bringing that shit back for nothing.
Remember the
But-
Blood Bowl?
But Ray,
Blood Bowl,
Ray
yeah.
earlier
Ray.
said to us that they did bring it back like maybe 10 years ago, but it was not. It was not even a shadow of
Yeah.
what it was when it originally came out.
Well, when you change the writers and creators that come up with the bits, that's a whole different thing. You know, like Saturday Night Live, for instance, right? When they had like a certain these certain folks writing together, there was a magic to that. You know, as it happens, you know, over the course of years, some writers leave to different jobs. You've got to bring different ones in. They don't always really connect or maybe have the same chemistry, and they might write some funny shit, but like the overall vibe of like having everybody that's been worked together for so long, and I know what kind of punchline you're going to come with. I know what kind of delivery he's going to come with. And knowing that it sort of has this magical momentum and it makes everybody else funnier, most especially if that cast has been together for a while and they have chemistry and they know how to work with each other. I mean, there's something to that. And it's much like putting out records, to be honest, right? So from my experience with Sony, we spent 16 years there, right? So the first set of people that worked our records, they were there for the first and second albums. And in that time, a lot of crazy shit was happening because that team locked in and they knew how to promote and market us and push us forward together. After that album and after those 3 to 4 years of those first two that we worked, right? And it's time to go into Temple of Boom. It's a bunch of new people because some of those people that were genius at their fucking jobs and helped get the success aside from the work we were doing, they all get offered better positions somewhere else. If the label's not matching the job and position, which most times they don't, most times they don't. Those fucking great people go on to different places to work, to different labels, different opportunities. And before you know it, you have a whole new squad of motherfuckers that got to break in and find a chemistry and figure out how they market and promote and push you.
And don't have an idea of how to do that.
And don't have an idea how to do that. And sometimes when they don't have an idea and you already have had success, they'll, well, this shit sort of sells itself. Let's just make sure we do the minimum.
Celebrity Deathmatch, if they were going to bring it back, they needed to bring it back with the people who wrote it and animated it together.
the dudes who I don't know if they have any association, but if you ever heard of Robot Chicken,
It's brisk, baby. When he did the Sylvester Stallone, the boxing, the Lipton,
yeah,
that was the claymation era.
that was
Yeah,
awesome.
that was dope.
Yep.
Those are dope
Hey, Rocky.
commercials.
Others were great,
Yeah.
you know.
Very tedious to produce.
Who keeps ringing the bell?
No, I think honestly, the dudes who write and created Robot Chicken would be the best ones
Yeah,
to bring
I
us
think
back
so.
to that era.
Yeah, for sure. Same type of comedy.
Oh, for
Yeah,
sure.
definitely. Yeah,
they should buy it and redo it.
Do
I
it.
mean, it's got to be up for grabs right now. I mean, they ain't doing nothing with
Right,
it.
MTV's down. Where can you even watch on any subscription service right now? Streaming service?
I mean, it's still available in certain things, but I mean, they're not coming out with any new programming. If anything, they're going to be developing films and maybe shit for TV that they got to sell to other networks because theirs is, now done. Probably Paramount, I would think.
They only
Yeah,
shut
what-
down their music channels.
Well,
MTV Music, MTV 80s, 90s Club.
yeah, that's what I said. They're still probably doing TV and film.
Definitely TV because I think Landman or Yellowstone, one of those are produced.
Well,
by,
yeah, they produce a lot of stuff.
yeah.
So yeah, that ain't going away. That's what they were trying to strive for, is to get into that lane.
Honestly, I think MTV's backing a lot of those shows that are really good right now. They're on a good streak, I would say.
Back us MTV, come on.
Yeah.
Did you know it's National Hemp Day?
Hell yeah.
Heyo.
I didn't even give you a chance for the news thing. Sorry. Let's try it again. Did you know it's National Hemp Day?
Yeah.
It's the kind you don't smoke, y'all. And it should, you know what I mean? Hemp helps with so many things. So, yeah, salute to the hemp. It's a-
Multi-billion-dollar U.S. business.
finally a day that we can get down with.
Yep.
And it is also National Homemade Soup Day. When's the last time you made some soup, Cali Blaze, and what kind of soup was it?
The last one was chicken soup because I was sick, but I like stews and stuff.
Stews?
Split pea soup I like.
You gonna bring
That
some?
one. Lentil soup. Chicken soup, obviously.
You gotta get up on that mic, my friend.
French onion. I make green French onion. That one's really good. Gazpacho, yes. Good.
Both of you over there.
Refreshing in the summertime.
Yeah. Y'all gotta get up on your mics a little bit more.
Oh, really?
'Cause
Yeah.
when you're leaning back too far away, it ain't picking up your.
I ain't
Barry
that young
White.
right now.
You're
I just
Barry
been
White.
Far.
There you go. It doesn't seem like it's far, but it's far enough. So it was some chicken soup you made.
The last one, the one before that was split pea. I
Right.
love split pea. With ham.
Man,
But-
pull some caldo de
but-
res or something.
But you know what? Stews are fucking better to me. They're more hearty.
Beef barley. I make
Yeah.
green beef barley too. That shit is really good.
Oxtails, papa,
Yep.
rabo encendido.
That shit is it's a very fulfilling meal.
That is great.
Like it's just you're gonna be full. It's a lot.
What a
Didn't you have
stew?
a whole post on
No,
how
rabo
soup is gay?
encendido.
Didn't you make
Yeah.
a whole thing about how soup is gay?
Oh yeah,
did.
but
Oh,
no. Well,
God.
the only
You
reason
did.
it wasn't a
Why?
post, it was an argument because bro, like Nitty, the way Nitty said it was just like, why do you have to say it like that? He's like, hey boys, it's really cold. We should get some soup. It's very soup weather. And I was like,
Oh, you were trying to Aton Nick.
Oh, that
Yeah,
was a
what do you want
yummy
to
right
get
there.
blankets?
Yeah,
and
that was
curl
a
up by
very-
the
yeah.
fire?
Yeah, but he didn't say yummy. He just said, hey, let's get some soup. It's cold. Dude.
Yeah,
just
but it
didn't-
ain't soup weather. Sounds like you want to be by the fire with
Yeah.
blankies. I
was
guess.
a yummy moment.
I didn't expect that from somebody who comes from Canada, which is known
Right.
for like severe cold.
Freezing. Yeah.
Yeah.
This shouldn't be too cold to.
Not soupy.
Yeah, no.
It's like asking a dude if he wants to go in the hot tub. You want to get soup together?
That's pretty good. That's pretty good, Bolton. You're learning here.
Job, kid.
Good job, kid. Keep up the good works. And did you know it is also National Sweater Day? Put your sweater on so you don't catch a cold. That's why Bobo's not here. He thinks he caught a cold. Salute to the Night Hawk.
Bro, it's 87 outside right now.
Yeah, well, he caught a cold. What do you want from me? But
Oh, man.
hey, listen. It's 87 outside,
Word.
but we know in this brick ass building, it is not 87 in here. It is slightly colder in here. but-
85.
Yeah, it's about
15 to
84.
20.
That's how I feel.
Well, yeah, because you run hot, son.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So National Sweater Day.
Because it should be cold, damn it. It's the beginning of February. It ain't supposed to be 85 right now.
Well, what is it? The Badger, right? What's his name?
Groundhog.
Punxsutawney
Phil.
Oh, the groundhog, yeah.
They're saying you got another week of winter, right? Another 2 weeks. Is that it?
I thought they said 6 weeks.
Yeah, it's usually 4 or 6, I think, some shit like that.
Yeah, 6 weeks, I think.
Okay, 6 weeks. There you go. You got
All a
6
fraud,
weeks.
the whole thing, yeah.
That's not really.
Yeah, he doesn't even do it. It's just a ceremony, like to bring him out. He ain't called nothing.
Yeah, he don't know.
Nope, he's a dummy.
Just it's due to the shadow, right?
Yeah, but I think that's even like a thing. If you see now, it's like how they actually figure it out has nothing to do with him. It was dumbass shadow. Bill Murray was the only good thing that ever came to. Holy Jesus. Was that a full-blown snore?
Hello.
Yes.
Yep, I heard it. I'm like, wait, is there a seal in here? And then I was like, nope, that's Mellow.
I'm really right now.
That was
I'm
hilarious,
like,
bro.
I'm going down for the count,
It
dog.
sounded like a
it's
seal
crazy
dying.
Right now.
I'm like, what is that?
What, were you partying last night? What time did you go to sleep?
I got some of the best, four of the strongest smokers on the show.
All right.
And I'm not
Asshole
smoking.
smoke.
I'll give you that.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm on some Eric Bobo 10th joint shit right now. I'm like,
You know what? That I can totally understand that.
Great.
Sometimes Bobo will come in here totally bright-eyed and then fade out because all that smoke.
Oh,
Plus,
yeah.
he's smoking himself.
When you see his head, Bobo's head, just hanging, you know he's down.
I ain't ashamed to tell you,
buddy.
Next time, catch a few snores on the air before you wake
You
me
did. That's how I heard it. It was like
Okay,
a
cool.
dying seal. I was like, what is that?
up.
Yeah.
Dying seal. A dying seal.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have you know that you spelled
I smell
further wrong, incorrect on a text message the other day.
further.
You said farther.
What is
They're gonna keep me in San Diego much farther.
Don't look any farther.
Further. I didn't say nothing. I left it alone. Here you are.
a grammar Nazi over
Here
there.
you are in the air breaking my balls.
Hey, I wasn't catching Z's live.
I'm out of it, dog. Like
Yep,
I ain't gonna
I'm
lie.
great.
Like you guys are some of the best smokers in the world. Dog.
And he had a hash hole burning
This shit is
next
not
to
fake.
you.
You know what?
He did.
That part. I
did.
did have a hash hole
Yep.
burning right next to the broski, so
Okay.
you might have been feeling a little
Taken from
heavier.
him, yeah.
Listen, America, disclosure here. This shit is real.
It is
These
real.
niggas really smoke like this. This shit is real.
Sometimes I fall asleep, man.
I'm really like out. You know,
Bro, your head was pressed against the mic.
good. As it should have been. I'm surprised I didn't go blah, blah, blah.
Nobody saw it. We only heard
Just
it.
heard
You
it.
know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Actually, Eitan saw it because he just said your head was on the mic. So yeah, he's seen it. Shit.
That's
That
all.
was great. Thank you, Mello.
We smoke some heavy shit, man.
Love you, bro.
Right
Yeah.
on, man.
Thank you, bro.
Well, with all that
You
being
think?
said, did you know today is the birthday of Alice Cooper? Born on this day in 1948.
We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
Yeah, man.
Legend.
Alice Cooper, legendary.
Icon.
That was a Wayne's World reference.
Yeah, people that didn't know who the fuck Alice Cooper was, they got the education for that. And then a reintroduction for those who might have forgotten about Mr. Cooper.
Belton, you listen to that song "School Is Out" so many times, huh?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That was one of the best songs.
They
They played that in Dazed and Confused.
Him and his boys probably played that song right at the end of the last.
Right
day
when
of
we're going
school.
into summer.
Right when they're going into summer.
Just driving around, committing hate crimes to the song.
Pretty much.
Going to parking lot and getting wasted. You know what I'm saying?
Or their favorite mailbox bashing.
I mean, I think he still takes the train and listens to that.
Could you totally relate to that movie Dazed and Confused? Is that what some of the
You
shit
kind
they-
of could a little bit because it's kind of small town in Dazed Confused, but a lot bigger than where I come from.
Well, slightly bigger, huh?
But I was well, yeah. I'm assuming that's like 25,000 people in that town, where my town's 2,000.
Oh yeah, it's very. School is out for the summerish for you.
But was the you guys were talking about smashing mailboxes? Was that a thing out here? Were people doing that?
Not here in California. You would get shot. They ain't doing none of that type of shit.
Because I had a friend. He got like a DUI in high school, but he was drunk and he was driving around and he was out in the country and he just started smashing mailboxes with his truck. But the first one was an accident, and then after the accident happened, he was like, you know what, that was kind of fun. So he just kept doing that. He did that to like 10 different mailboxes.
Was this after he wrote "Leave This Town" on the garage?
Oh yeah.
Leave this town today.
We used to blow them shits up with M80s or blockbusters.
See, that might happen in Cali.
We did
You
that
might have
pretty-
someone do that more than, smash him out. Let's just blow up this mailbox with an M80.
Oh, anything. What are you giving kids? Like a blockbuster was a quarter stick of dynamite. And we'd buy them by the gross, 144 at a time. You'd just find anything you could to blow up. Let's see what we could take out and blow up today. It was nuts.
It was very nuts.
It was mayhem.
Yep.
Destroying things sometimes brings you a lot of pleasure.
Plenty of pleasure.
You guys both should go to one of them
Break rooms.
Yeah,
I knew
Have
it
at
was
it.
coming.
Yep.
No, it's like it has to be meaningful. Like somebody has to be mad at the destruction for it.
I
to
don't
be
think so.
satisfying.
I think you have a whole lot of inner energy that you need to let out somewhere in life, and that'd be the way to go do it. Did you know? In 1963, Noodles of the group Offspring was born. Happy birthday, Noodles. Born on this day in 63. It's a nice
What's his
guy, this
name?
guy, Noodles.
I got some good
Nice.
photos of y'all outside in Chicago.
Yeah. And did you know? It is the birthday of the hip-hop legend, Cameron.
Oh, yeah, Killer Cam.
Killer Cat, killer.
Now, Cam's a perfect example of if you got a good voice, good cadence, and good beats, because his bars weren't the best. Like his bars, some of them were hilarious. Like,
So, yeah, he has some hilarious.
but he did, like, they were just like, really? But his songs bang. That's for sure. Confessions of Fire and shit like that. Those albums were fire as fuck. He just didn't have the best bars. They sounded good.
I mean, maybe
Put
they weren't
together.
technical, but they were catchy.
Lions, tigers, bears, oh my.
What means the world to
11
you?
heads. Yeah, bro. It was terrible.
That was a banger.
What
means the world to
Great
you?
track for sure. But that one actually wasn't even too bad lyrical. That one's decent.
Hmm.
Just some of them are just like shit.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
But they were still good.
But he's dope. He
Yep.
got a style,
Absolutely.
And he
I was a big fan.
I remember
357?
when Sony first signed him, and I met him for the first time. Man, he was cool as fuck.
Yeah.
But he had this confidence in himself,
Yep.
and he had his own stilo. He wasn't rocking like no one else. And what was cool was to see his progression, that he stood with that, constantly being himself and letting motherfuckers follow him, as opposed to like trying to follow this or that style. That's what's dope about him.
Yeah, I
He-
keep it spooky, mookie mookie,
Yeah.
and a jukey.
He ain't caught. There's times he'll flip something, and then other times it's like I'm just
But it's still fire somehow. No matter what it was still fire.
Yeah. exactly.
Shout out to Cam, man.
Word up. Did you know? In 1977, Fleetwood Mac released "Rumors."
Yeah.
Yes, happy birthday to this album. It's a very classic album. A lot of great songs on these.
Yeah, their biggest.
Yeah.
Breakthrough album.
Yep.
And did you know? In 1992, on this day, Sir Mix-a-Lot dropped Mac Daddy. Salute to Sir Mix-a-Lot. Yep.
How did the hip hop community? Did they like him? Like the guys later than him? Were they looking up to Sir Mix-a-Lot?
I think that there was a lot of cats that liked him, and like maybe technical rappers, they maybe weren't checking for him as much, but like overall, I mean, he wrote hits, undeniable shit.
He made like fun songs.
He made fun songs, and they were hits. But like, was he like a technical rapper, like a Cool G rap or Big Daddy Kane? No. And the people that were listening to that type of shit weren't necessarily listening to Sir Mix-a-Lot. The people that were listening to Sir Mix-a-Lot were probably the same that were listening to, let's just say, Uncle Luke and all that vibe in Florida. Well,
They were listening
well,
to
no, before that, it's Luke and the 2 Live Crew.
The Bumma Luke.
All right.
Me so
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so like anybody that was listening to that, they were, most likely listening to Sir Mix a Lot too.
How's your booty shaking music?
And people that were maybe listening to Hammer. Like that more upbeat, up tempo dance type of shit.
Take your ass.
Yeah.
Yep. That was
J.R.
Take Your
Ewing
Ass
of
to me.
Seattle. The only guy that ever made it out of Seattle.
But what's crazy is that later, even the people that like the technical shit end up liking Sir Mix a lot, and they fuck with it today. Yeah, absolutely.
Baby Got Back will forever be a classic, and everybody,
yes.
every girl, whenever the girl part starts at the beginning, everybody knows it. It's one of them tracks. You'll always know the words to it, and it'll always dump.
Every white dad likes that song. Baby Got Back.
Oh yeah. It's a great song.
What about you, Colton? Is that your favorite?
That's a classic song. It's a great song.
You still dance around to that?
Hell yeah.
Unless you got buns, hun.
The music video is funny too.
Yeah. Absolutely. All right. Did you know? In 2016, on this day, Maurice White, legendary artist of Earth, Wind, and Fire, passed away.
I did. I cried that day. For that is God's favorite band. In the horn section, it was just incredible.
Yeah, that was a great band.
Yep.
Rest in peace. Did you know? On this day in 2017, Black Sabbath played the final show of their farewell tour. Rest in peace, Ozzy. Salute to Black Sabbath. And did you know? The Dr. Greenthumb podcast is in the top 50 listened to podcasts on iTunes and is available on all streaming platforms. Make sure you check us out on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you listen. And don't forget to drop a comment or review. Come on, help us out. You know what I'm saying? And if you're watching right now on YouTube, and you haven't smashed that like, do us a favor and smash it right now. If you get down with this here show, if you're in our chat room right now, logged in, just take the second to crack that thumbs up. And if you're here for the first time and you get down with what this is, subscribe. And tell your other friends that are into shit like this to subscribe to and help us build this community and push to number 1, across the board. You know what I'm saying? We're here with you. You know what I'm saying? We're in it to win it. With that, we're going to open up the doors to the Insane Asylum. That means y'all in the live chat. If you got a comment, question, shout out, suggestion, we're here for it. But come on, y'all. Smash those likes. Get us up to 400. We're at 3 right now. Let's go. Close to 3. Excuse me. I don't got my glasses on.
Welcome to the Insane Asylum.
All right, Medin here's asking, Yo, B, who
Yeah.
ghost wrote Dre's verse in Puppet Master?
I don't know. It wasn't me, though. I would have been saying that. I wrote that shit. Because it's a dope verse. But I don't know who wrote it for him. He has constantly a bunch of writers that are very dope around his camp. So I don't know who wrote that.
P. Drew in here saying, would love to see Devin the Dude on the show.
I would love to see Devin the Dude on the show, too. It's been a while since I see my bro. One of my favorite peoples. Very talented. Shout him out, man. Let's say next time you're out here, man, we want to see you on the Dr. Greenthumb Show, baby. Let's go.
Texan.
Mario in here saying, Jay-Z been exposed being in the Epstein files.
Apparently, a lot of people are right now. The list is growing by the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heard some wild things, wild rumors about Bill Gates. His wife is speaking, or his ex-wife is speaking out.
Yeah, his ex-wife went on TV and said, hey, they're going to have to answer for a lot of the shit up there. You know what I'm saying? And apparently Jay is tied to some shit with Weinstein.
Yeah.
It's who knows what the story is, but
Yeah,
like that's
some people have already had the lawyers release statements saying that the accusations you're hearing, there's no truth behind it. I mean, this is just people saying that they're in the file because not nobody, very few people have actually seen things. So you got a lot of people
Oh, of course.
making a lot
Claiming,
of shit up.
yeah.
Yep. Not saying it ain't
Allegedly.
true. Right. Because there's plenty of truth out there, but there's plenty of mistruths as well. So we'll see what really comes to fruition.
Well, I think aren't those files public?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't stay up with it.
Yeah, because I haven't went and gone and looked at any of that shit.
Yep.
But, they got to be public for people to get some of this info that they've been putting up. But that's one of the new allegations. I mean, shit. And people are trying to explain out of being associated with homeboy right now. Everybody is trying to explain out. It's crazy.
I did see the Melinda Gates thing, and you could tell she was so happy. And she even said
she got out right on time.
She said, "I'm so happy that I don't have to be part of that anymore.
I'm not associated with it."
Right, because she knows there's going to be some shit coming up for sure.
That sounds like she knows.
Oh, definitely. If you see it, you'll know she knows
if you're
shit.
Speaking like that.
Yeah. And she said he's got things he's got to answer for, which means she knows shit.
She knows.
Yes.
Yep. Absolutely.
It's coming.
All right.
Get your mind out of the gutters. Asking Callie Blaze, what are your opinion on lefty gunplay?
Oh,
what?
Oh my
What's your
God.
opinion on
Oh,
lefty
boy.
gunplay?
On lefty?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. When he gets off the meth, then I'll start talking to him. Like, I'm not even saying that to be funny.
Well,
Real.
He just came from rehab, though.
Yeah, I don't know. He looked pretty cracky in the last thing that I seen him do.
I haven't watched.
Yo, if you watch some of his interviews, bro, he be in this fucking. He's a zombie,
Yeah, but that's
bro.
before the rehab.
Yeah, his shit is garbage. I'm not into it.
Okay.
Not me.
That's honest.
Not me. And especially when you're talking about being the best Latin rapper. Yo, this many nominations, 0 wins. I got 1 nomination, 1 win. Bro, you said crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. The whole thing about it is hilarious that you got a fucking Grammy for saying 4 stupid-ass fucking words. Your bars got cut out of the song. Like, he actually wrote 16 or 32 for it. And they just said, you know what, we'll just use crazy. This is the best that we can find out of your 32 bars is 4 fucking words. So don't be taking credit for no damn Grammy.
This segment has been called "Keeping It Real" with Callie Blaze.
Got that right. Shit, yeah. Man, somebody got to say it. Though. If he just was humble,
they asked
like, thank you, everybody, thank you.
He's
not humble.
They asked you, and you gave.
Yep.
What you felt, and that's all you do.
But I do hope the dude gets straight before he kills himself. I really mean that. I don't want to see nobody suffer like that. So, it is a sickness. It is not easy. So I'm rooting for him, but, stay straight.
All right. Fair enough.
I saw somebody in here asking Mellow Man, how have you been since this surgery?
I'm doing well, yo. Thank you very much.
Free balling?
Not really balling yet or anything like that. Haven't really been playing golf a lot. I'm just trying to. No, sir. I'm just trying to catch up to all the ass that I missed.
Oh my God.
Don't ask me.
Priorities, huh? All right.
Well, yeah. I recently,
back on the prowl.
Back on the prowl.
All right.
Doc said go slow.
So you're back to normal?
Yeah, go slow.
You're back to
Do
an
what
egg?
the doctor said.
Look at that comparison. That's the same analogy I gave last time.
Yep.
Terrible.
Good Lord.
This your kitchen, Bolton?
Yeah. Yeah, right there.
In what order do you put them in?
In the order they in.
Get your mind out of the gutter again, as in you're saying a lot of Dr. Dre music samples were from Parliament Funkadelic.
Yeah, for sure. Replayed.
And next in here, we got Dan in here saying, salute y'all, been a while. The set looks dope.
Well, thank you very much.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
This is the #1 set in the game.
Samwise the Greatest saying, I feel like Mosey hasn't changed. Keeps it real.
Okay. Sounds good.
You say Mosey?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we had him over here, I believe.
Yeah. No arguments.
Morrison here is asking, yo, where has Son Doobie been? Why is he missing in action?
He was here yesterday.
Yeah, I was just about to say, he was just on. Yeah. Shout out to Doobie.
Oh,
Love you, B.
I'm with Busy is saying, yo, Blaze, Drake started from the bottom, now he's here. Went
Yeah.
from rich to richer.
I'm sorry. My apologies.
Jeffro saying made a cameo on the new Band on the Run episode.
Yeah. What's up, Scuff Shoe? He wore his good shoes for that though.
All scuffs.
He wore his good shoes, non-scuff.
Awesome.
Marbell saying get Domino from the east side of Long Beach on the show.
Yeah, salute
That's
to
my
Domino.
dog.
Yeah.
Here we go with the band, with the one, with the bad, bad, whoopty, bam. Great call.
Got them lyrics down, huh?
Oh, perfect.
I was frying a lot on acid when that shit came out.
Yeah. Sounded like it.
Sounds like you're on acid
Bam
now.
on the whoopty bam, get your whoopty bam. Yeah.
Perfect.
Hey, he had one, man. He had a live one. All right.
Is this him right here?
Yep, Domino.
Can't you see what's really going on?
Have you or Mellow ever made a song with him?
No, but I should. That's the bro.
I have not.
Here we go. Shout to Mellow.
Yep.
Singing us some Domino. We got El Calion? El Calion?
El Calion.
Calion. Saying birthday shout out to my oldest brother Adrian Hernandez. He is 44 today. Much love to everyone at the table.
Happy birthday, Adrian.
Happy birthday.
Adrian.
Come on,
birthday,
Ezone, let's hear
fool.
it. Adrian.
Fuck you, Bolt.
He can't do it on demand. He has to just feel it, you know?
Yeah.
And that seems to be it so far.
Right. More come as we go. We'll address them and pop them off. That's funny, right? The fact that he's asking you to do like the Rocky voice, right? Some people could do it on demand, right? Like they got it so down they could do like an impression on demand, and some people can only do it in a moment.
Yeah.
when they're like not thinking about it and they're just doing it. But like when you put them on the hook for it,
Usually terrible on the hook.
yes.
You gotta feel it, man.
Yeah, I gotta just do it natural. And someone's like, "Hey, do this." I'm like, "I'm out. I didn't even try. Yeah, it's not gonna work."
Yeah, I mean, there's certain shit you might have in the bag where you could do it like off
Gotta be
rip.
real good at it. Yeah.
But like other things, you overthink it and you can't really deliver the same way as when you just did it off the rip and didn't think about it.
He's off Broadway right now. He's just chilling.
Yeah, it's like I can't.
His debut was yesterday. Now we're decompressing.
Yeah, because when we used to do the Soul Assassin shows, there was voices I could do then that like now I have to think about before I do it.
Is that right?
And then there's other voices where I could just do off the rip and not have to think about it.
Which one's a harder, higher pitch or lower pitch?
Probably the lower ones.
Low ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because I was writing a lot of sketches and, some of them were like in the pace of people that we were like trying to clown, or not trying to clown, but like sort of use their character in these certain pieces and like get their pace and how they talk, how they deliver and all that shit. And, when you're trying to imitate someone's voice and cadence and all that shit, I mean, sometimes you could do it naturally, and other times you think about it, and when you think about it, you're fucked.
Sure. I used to do a mean Big Marv for anybody who remembers Big Marv, but not so much anymore.
I used to be able to do Dougie's voice.
Oh yeah, Dougie, we're gonna go to Spigot, dude. We're fucking dancing.
Yeah, that's a little high end, but yeah, like do his voice. There was a few voices I could do, but like these days I don't know. I'd probably think about it too much and fuck it all up.
You remember that year that we all went camping together?
Yeah.
That last time?
Yeah, Kern. Was it at Kern?
Some shit like that, right?
I believe it was at Kern. Kern.
And
River.
he couldn't stop saying the word spigot, like he's down at the spigot. Mellow, dude, come down to the spigot. We're all fucking smoking, bro.
You know what it was? He was probably on mushrooms, and he was just because we were all on mushrooms. Actually, everybody took like a handful and shit.
Yeah,
and we were like, that was the when they brought that shit what is it called? Magnesium, and they threw the fucking chunks of magnesium in the fire, and the shit started lighting up the sky, bro. That shit was crazy.
Good times.
Yeah, we were totally faded. Well, not faded, but we were lit.
They threw a snake in somebody's.
It was a fake snake.
Was it
The
was
rubber
it a fake?
snake, yeah.
Okay, that's what's up.
That-
Shit
that-
your pants the same
Doug-
way.
Dougie's brother Russell had like a fake snake, but if you threw it in real quick, it looked real enough. He scared the shit out of so many people with that bullshit.
Yeah, shout
man.
out to the brothers, man. Them niggas funny.
Yeah, those guys. Salute to the McKays,
Yeah.
Dougie and Russ.
Poor kids.
Dougie used to do this show with us, and they used to have Poor Kids Radio on BREALTV once upon a time, playing punk rock and metal. See, I think I can't remember if C Minus used to go down there now and then and DJ a set for them, because sometimes they were just playing records. Yeah, it was a pretty good show. Salute to my broskies. Got to get Dougie down here. I think he's working for Danzig still.
Yeah, I
He
saw
goes
him. I saw him last week. He was up at the Rainbow Room on Sunset, and he said, "Yeah, we're on the road,
Dude. Dude, we're on the road next week, bro. It's gonna be gnarly."
He introduced me to, I believe, Steve Zig.
Steve Zig.
Was that is that somebody?
It's probably some nickname for some motherfucker that's on their crew.
Okay, he introduced me to that guy.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know.
Dude, that's Steve Zig, bro.
Yeah. He's he's still actively going on tour with Danzig and all that.
Yeah.
But I don't know what he does when he's not on the road. Got to
Yeah.
get him down here for a show.
I'd
Salute
love to be here that day.
You guys should talk like that during a whole episode.
Dude. It's fucking Mando, bro.
Yeah, man. Salute to Dougie. All right. I don't know if we got any submissions. Do you have submissions, Bolton?
I got a couple here. I got Joe in here. He's saying, "Yo, made my own Italian sandwich the other day. What do you guys think?"
Oh, shit. It looks like
Too
a
much onion.
bacon sandwich.
Word.
More than.
Bacon looks like a vagina.
Oh, man.
I can't see it. Did from back there. It did look like a bacon vagina from where I was sitting.
Oh, let me get a bacon vagina.
Can I get a
sandwich.
bacon vag on rye?
A bacon vag. Hold the cheese.
Bacon vag, yeah. Hold the cheese,
Hold the
please.
cheese.
Yeah, and the sardines. None of them.
It's a beautiful sandwich, yo.
Yeah.
I had to eat the shit out that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Word up.
Got a lot of cebolla.
That's not enough cebolla for fucking Mellow.
No, it's not.
He needs a whole fucking
Mellow
Onion.
does
onion
party.
patch full of that shit.
fucking eat it like a manzana.
Take a bite of the onion, son.
Negro, let's. Can I have a sandwich with the onions?
You know, sometimes
Just the onions. Could you? Okay, since you bring this up, right? Could you do a sandwich that's like the Cuban bread, whatever, or the French bread cut in half, right? Half,
I'm
and the avocados in the middle, with all the onions on top. You could do that sandwich, right?
I could do that. Man, just give me a matatoué. It's a wrap.
Yeah, because I mean, how many times have you been to like a Cuban restaurant?
In the last what? Oh,
Just period.
like a handful of times.
All right, so I don't know if you've ever ordered this or this came on the table automatically, because you mostly have to order it if you go to like a Versailles or a Cuban restaurant. But
Order what?
it's a specific salad where it's not actually a traditional salad that people are used to. It's straight up red onion and avocados with
Olive
oil,
oil
with a
and-
little bit of olive oil, a little bit of vinegar, and some salt.
They didn't give me that in Mambo's.
They do it in Miami, bro.
Yes.
Guys at Miami.
Yes, every Cuban restaurant has this, right? But you have to order that specific. It doesn't come like a regular salad. What I was asking Mellow, because he grew up like I did with this type of salad, could he make a sandwich out of that particular salad? Because he likes onions so much.
A vagwich.
You know what I mean? No, but without the bacon,
Oh,
just the
okay.
just
Just
avocado,
onions.
the avocado onions with the dressing as a sandwich. You could do it.
That's
easy
the
work.
breath maker, homie.
Easy work. It is the breath.
dragon.
It is the
We'll
dragon.
call
shit'll
it the
make your-
dragon
It's
sandwich.
all about the sauce. What
Yeah.
sauce do I want to use? I would want to use, over at Pink Dot.
Boom, boom
Pink
sauce.
Dot has the sauce that goes in their BLT that's just phenomenal.
Shit'll make your.
It
urine
had to have
smell.
that type of sauce, but that shit'll go off.
Hey, listen, for all y'all listening, and hearing about this type of salad for the first time, and let's just say you like avocados and you like onions, trust when we tell you that if you put that shit together with the red onions and you put that a little bit of vinegar and olive oil and the salt and the pepper, if you choose to, you're winning.
Yeah, you can't lose.
You cannot lose. You out there, you that likes the avocado and onions, you cannot lose. Just get some breath mints after, because you're gonna need that. But saying,
Go get a dental cleaning.
I might need a dental cleaning for that.
I might even be inclined to put a little mojo de ajo on top of that. Just
That's
to
a
make
little
it-
extra.
Just add a little garlic to that bitch.
Yeah, just like.
Yeah, you eat that as a salad, because like if you go to a Cuban restaurant, that's the option. You could get like the leaf salad, like the traditional salad, or you get this one.
You go walk out blowing flames if you had that
It
fucking
doesn't
mojo.
matter, man. Look,
Yeah, you definitely.
You
but
know-
if you don't care,
No.
so what? You know what I'm saying?
go by yourself, or you're one of the homies. Definitely don't go with a girl and do it.
Or
like
just
that.
make her eat them too. Like, yo, you got to eat that shit too. So you smell like shit the same way.
Yeah, you know,
Got to even the playing field.
ain't nothing a tic tac or two.
Show that again. What'd you have right there?
Oh, this is another submission. This is
Ooh.
Mike got the chicken parmigiana and at Vincent and Andreas here in Jamaica, Queens.
Listen, the great chicken parm sandwich
Phenomenal.
is phenomenal.
Love it.
That just looks good.
That looks great.
Yeah.
What is that? Donuts on the left?
I don't know. What is it?
It looks like Zeppelis.
What else?
It's Zeppelis. It's just a ball of sweet dough and powdered sugar. Phenomenal.
I will take it.
Absolutely delicious. Like a big beignet. You know what a beignet is?
Yes.
Like a big fucking beignet,
Like
basically.
a big
Phenomenal.
fucking beignet.
Delicious. Or like if you go to an Italian fair, you'll see Zeppeli stand.
See, that's a good collaboration for Ye. He could fucking do what's beignet.
Yes, I've been Word. And yeah, like they make a chicken roll too. That's a little different than a chicken salad. Chicken roll is phenomenal.
Those are awesome.
That looks good right there.
Talk about yay. He doesn't seem so crazy anymore, huh?
Yeah, he does.
Seems even more
Well,
crazy.
no, I mean, he was
you try to blame your rants on a fucking I hit my head or something like
in
that.
terms of all
Yo,
the other shit, you
that's
know.
crazy.
He wasn't on that list.
Yeah.
I can't do it. Yeah, not that we know of yet. Anyway, next one.
Von Dubious is saying new merch, all proceeds go towards our documentary and the event that day of the documentary. It's large and down, $25 for the XL and 30 on up.
Come on.
Saying I can send you one to Be Real and anybody who's interested.
Hey, much love to you, man.
Hell yeah.
That's a cool shirt.
Yeah, it is. He almost looks like he's related to Dougie and Russ. Shit.
He's dope. He be showing up to a lot of our events, man.
Yeah,
shout out to
the
him.
homie.
Good dude.
Hit me
That's a
up,
cool
dog.
shirt. I'll take a 3X. Thank you.
I'll get one for me, dog.
I'm a single X.
We got this in here from Mark. He's saying a little artwork from when I was stoned, a stone juggalo.
Stone Juggalo. I remember you guys.
Juggalos, yeah.
Juggalos that were stoners. But then, you know, a lot of them get stoned, but they do other fucking things. That's a dope,
Nice art, yeah.
that's a dope art place is my. I could get down with that.
Have you guys had any wild mushroom trips lately or not?
No,
No.
Not lately.
not lately, no.
It's been a good couple of years since I actually went 2-3 grams.
Into the world.
Right.
Yeah, the last couple ones have been like half gram to a gram. So it's like, yeah, you feel it, but it's not like 2, 3.
I think
4.
I already shared my story here on that.
Yeah, we don't want to hear it again.
Yeah.
I don't think I was even here for it. Just being a dick. Yeah.
You got it.
I don't even think I heard it. It was just proper response.
I wasn't going to tell you anyway.
Did you do mushrooms though? You actually did something?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, come on.
Oh, what do you mean? Oh, come on! Light the joint there.
Oh,
Sack
Come
up.
on, man.
Talking
No.
about
We
mushrooms.
did everything under the sun, man.
Yeah.
And yes.
Did you enjoy the mushrooms though, Mellow?
Well, it depends what time we're talking.
Okay. Well, everybody's
You know,
gonna have a bad
most
trip.
of the
Yeah.
times, yeah.
You liked it. Most of the times you enjoyed
What
it.
I liked even more was acid, and I think that was
Hell
the
yeah.
problem.
Oh,
would
yeah.
You do it again?
Yes. I remember those.
Would you do it again, Mellow?
Of course.
I'll do acid with you.
Just not in excess.
No.
No, but we'll just do one tab each. I'll do that shit with you. Let's roll.
Bring something in.
Let's
something
go to the
in.
Sphere or something and do it right. I'm
I don't-
serious, bro.
I don't know. That might be too much sensory
It's
overload
gonna be
for Mellow
very
at that
intense.
point.
But I'm looking for. I want, like I said, I
See,
want to be in my chair.
You're looking
sweating.
for a melt, buddy. That's Bobo.
Yeah. I want to go. I want to go through it. The sphere where I feel like I might actually die, like sweating in the seat.
Why do you want to feel
Because
like
it's
you might
amazing.
You want to feel like you might
Yes.
actually
When
die.
you're really but you know what I mean. I mean, like it's so intense that you're like, holy.
Like
shit.
that one guy that we see,
Yes,
that little
like
clip
that.
of the dude where he's like,
Yep. Just like homie. That's where I want to be laid back. Like,
I don't think you got to get obliterated for it. Just
I
get
want
nice
to.
enough.
yeah, now I'm going full blast. At least the tab. Like if I'm going to do acid, at least the tab, and mushrooms. If I want to go through it, at least an eighth. You do an eighth, you're gonna have a serious trip. Especially if you haven't done it in a long time. 3.5 is a lot.
All right.
You're gonna be sweating the whole time in there.
Yes,
Yeah.
for sure.
What's
Heart
happening?
racing, panic, but an enjoyable panic. That's what I like because I just look at it. I've never even been to the sphere, but just watching the clips are like, wow, if this is what it looks like through someone's phone, can you imagine? That's going to be me right there. Yep. Looking forward to it. Hell fucking yeah. That's the right experience. He'll remember that on his deathbed. Yeah. Good job. Salute to you, bro.
You get that full body high on acid like you do with mushrooms?
For sure.
Okay.
Body, head. I really enjoy acid. I think it's great. I think the problem with most people is they get scared when they feel it kick in. And they go to a place they don't need to be instead of embracing it. It's just like mushrooms.
Yeah, you just got to relax.
Just relax and ride it out, and you will enjoy it. If you start panicking, oh my God, did I take too much? Bro, you just took a drug. You're supposed to feel something. Like, enjoy it. Don't let it ruin you. Like people back in the days, they went into it with a completely different mind. Like, open up your mind, man. And people went into it with a positive mind state, like using it as like a medicine or a tool to get to a different frequency.
Yeah.
If you're doing it and you're scared of it and you go into like, I don't know how I'm going to feel, you're not going to feel good. You have to go into like, this is going to be fucking awesome.
That's why a first timer should have a guide.
For sure.
They should
I
be
agree.
going in by themselves.
And not a guide like we had who was making it worse.
Yeah.
Like our friends made it worse.
Our
Yep.
friends were horrible
Right.
guides.
They're them fucking making your trip as scary as it possibly could be. You need a trip sitter who's actually going to help you feel comfortable and enjoy it.
Yeah, no, you got to have the right folks.
For sure.
All right. What else you got?
The last one right here is Rachel saying, "Yo guys, what's up? Smoking on that Khalifa Kush."
All right, Rach.
All right.
Very nice nails
Yep.
as well. So
Ready for the world, you know.
he's doing it.
Must be hard to get a good wipe with those things. man.
Hey,
Oh,
take it
come on.
Listen, these are observations, for Christ's sake. I wonder. I'm like looking at that, like,
Oh, you
got
wonder,
to
do you?
clamp it and get in the bidet.
There's
is
a
the only-
technique.
Bidet's the
There's-
way to go when you have those.
There's
with
a
dry-
technique like any.
Right?
Yeah.
No.
Wow.
He says, "I'd like to see this technique."
Yeah. I don't need to.
I
I
would
don't need
have never
to see the
thought of
technique.
that. I was
Just curious.
I was
Oh, no,
thinking-
Now,
Okay,
how
just
does she go to work with those, man?
Does she, someone else does
That
it for her.
Yep, because that would be a dirty butthole with those. I can promise you. There is no cleanliness without a bidet with
Who's
those things.
thinking
Come
about
on in, Ezo.
Come on,
You
Dad.
come on in.
Mm.
Come on in.
Who's thinking about butt wiping? I'm thinking about ball tickles and
A what?
body
With
tickles.
dirty
Wait,
nails
wait,
with
wait,
poo
wait,
on
wait,
it?
No,
wait,
man.
wait.
Like
Eh?
a chick with long nails, we know that the tickle on the sensation of the balls is going to be crazy. Now.
Right. But if there's some stuff
Damn, that's
built
what you
up
think
under
when you
there,
see those nails.
Yeah, we're in the middle of something right here, Ezo. I don't know.
it's really bad. Yeah.
It's come on. She doesn't play with dirt, bro.
It's really, oh, yeah.
That's old.
Bro, have you
girl.
ever seen old girl on live stream just dropping bombs?
What if
She took a shit on a live stream and it was explosively
Only
loud.
you would know.
No, about 5 million people
Wait,
were
You're in the
live.
dark
wait,
web, man.
Yeah.
Why
Yep, she did.
are we going there?
Because she
Oh,
did it.
you talk about her.
Yep. Cardi B she was like, y'all think I was playing when I said I had a shit? She did it live. Literally, it was like, boom, 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 blowing it up.
Wow.
Why are you watching such a thing?
Bro, it was viral, homie. It was ridiculous.
I don't know if anybody had a choice.
Yeah, no, you didn't. But you knew. She told you we're going
But
to
if
the
she was
bathroom.
telling you then at that moment
Yep.
when she announced that she was going to go do the business, you had a choice.
Yeah, people want to see if it was real. You had to
No,
stay for it.
you could have logged out.
You could have logged out, and you didn't.
Yeah.
That
So you
means
could
you're-
only.
Well,
play
I
your-
didn't even see it live. I saw the rerun.
Oh, you saw the.
Yeah, because it was viral. The Cardi B goes
You're
live
even
and
sicker then.
blows
You're
it
even
up.
sicker. You
No
wanted
way.
to see this thing.
I don't. I don't need that experience. Thank you.
Wow.
But, Yeah,
Somebody said her
we
BBL
fucking-
smells like hot garbage.
we boomeranged all over this motherfucker right here. It's crazy.
There were accusations that her actual butt cheeks smell like death.
Well,
From her
you know,
BBLs,
listen,
I'm serious.
I don't care one way or another.
Yeah. Oh, I do. I don't want no stankin' dying butt cheeks.
You ain't gonna date her though.
No, you goddamn right I ain't.
Yeah.
Old poopy pants.
Yeah. Okay, Cali Blaze. Cali Blaze, everybody.
Thank you, thank you.
All
I'll be here
right.
till 4.
What, you got anything else?
I was gonna say, what do you think of the long nails, E-Zone? You didn't give your input.
What?
You like women with these super long nails?
No,
That just seems like, a whole lot of trouble.
that shit is fucking ghetto, bro.
I don't know if it's that more than it is, artistic and fashion type shit, but it just seems like inconvenient.
Word. That's hard to do anything. Whole grab things, like open shit.
I mean, you
Yeah,
could break
no.
that shit right off your nail
Yeah.
real quick if she does the wrong shit.
Hate that fucking all fucking day at every
I
table.
don't know.
just
I'm
weird,
seeing a
like,
song.
black.
I'm seeing maybe 2 songs I can write off.
Ball tickles.
Yeah.
He said,
Put your scrapers on me.
put your scrapers on me. Okay.
Tickle me right. Tickle me right. Tickle me right.
Okay.
It's like, fuck. Serious.
That looks like Uncle Elroy from next Friday.
I am not. I'm better than that.
I'm sicker than him. All right. Hey, it's a thing for you to try with, take, whatever chick you might be hanging out with, go get her nails did.
I do.
Yeah.
And then
I know.
that's how you do. Oh, okay. This is already a proven thing.
Duh.
Okay.
Man, the sensation of the body tickle with those nails, and then when work it all the way down, right?
Taking notes, bro?
Wait. It's like
Bolton's writing notes right now.
Have you
Even
ever had your toes curl upwards?
What?
What are you, a fucking cartoon character?
What are you?
Did you actually,
You
did
haven't
they go with a
experimented?
fucking,
I-
this is
I'm
Bugs
shocked.
Bunny?
I'm
Shit.
shocked. I'm shocked that you haven't tried
He
this.
said I've had my toes curled the
Bro,
other
I got
way.
one joint. My joints go down. My toes don't go back like this. I'm not fucking.
Your shit goes down?
Yeah, my toes go.
How does your foot not cramp up?
What do you mean? Your toes go up?
No, my toes don't do any of that.
Exactly,
But
they
I'm
just-
saying,
I
how
said
do you
my-
go this way?
No, I just meant your toes. Like when you wiggle your toes, they're going downward clamping. Ain't
Right.
nobody bending
But
their
that's
toe
how
back.
good it feels. It's just a figure of speech.
Nah,
Like,
you said
It's
it
almost like
it
it's
happened.
almost like you're stretching your feet. Is
Yeah.
that what you
it's
said?
sort of like the same saying.
Yeah.
Oh, she's so fine, I drink her bath water. It's that.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's a little exaggeration.
Right. It's just
Right.
an exaggeration of how good it actually feels.
That's
Like
a
the
different
old
story.
saying, "Oh, she made my toes curl."
That part.
Nah, but he looked at me like, did you ever have your toes curl back?
Well,
like,
that's what he means, though.
nah, you could have said
You're
it's so
taking it
good.
too literal.
It was very literal. He looked at the thing with his hand and everything. Gave me the little curl sign. So I'm like, man, how you
He
bend
gave
your
you
toes?
the curls.
How your toes bend like that?
No,
My P.O. box is 419. Send all pictures. Rich Way.
Bring it.
yeah,
Hello.
there it is.
He said that's mellow.
There it is. Ding, 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 ding. Do you got some leopard skin shit like this?
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like an outfit like this?
Come on, man. Nah.
It's zebra, huh?
Nah, that's not.
I don't
that's-
shock out like that.
that's
You know,
not-
I come in with the t-shirt, with some Bobby socks type,
but
small.
but no
socks on.
leopard skin.
Nothing leopard, man. I'm hitting you with the hip hop, dick.
I don't know, man. I see you busting out one of them like safari animal skins, bro. Like
No,
he was talking about getting more in touch.
No,
You just
no.
got your 23andMe. He was like, "Oh, bust out the African cheetah." Fucking
Yeah.
That cheetah print.
yeah, bro.
What I did get recently, it's a smooth. Y'all gotta love this. It's a smooth little two-piece jammy with the smooth beige shirt like this, and then it's got the baggy pants
Okay,
like
who-
that. So then you come to the door. When you answer the door, you're like, "How you doing, sweetheart?"
Who gets that fly to go to bed, bro?
Nigga, I do. When they pull up and she come through like that, and they see me in my beige shit, like that, she knows it's going down.
So you
feel
do.
me?
So you're rocking like Hugh Hefner.
Yep,
You
like the
got
smoker's jacket that I was thinking.
high-end
like, yeah.
pajamas.
Yep.
What kind of jack would that be? A smoker's jacket?
Smoker's jacket. Yep.
And an ascot?
Yep.
I'm
rocking
thinking
with
that
the
you can see it.
ascot?
I don't know what's an ascot like
I'm
that.
going
But it's
commando
so
balls
fly.
to the wall.
It's so fly.
Yeah.
I just come to the door barefoot. Boom. She already knows what time it is. I got the dinner made.
You're looking
Boom.
luxurious.
With the
Is that what you're with the luxurious PJs?
Of course.
Where you buying these PJs?
Show him what an ascot
Yo.
is real quick, just so he knows what an ascot is, Beery, because he needs to know this, because I feel like an ascot would be within his repertoire of his bedtime flyness outfit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like
well,
when he's opened up the door with the high-end luxurious PJs. Ascot.
Oh, okay. No. I'm not doing it like that, but I should.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not-
That's what I'm saying. Rock the ascot, son. I mean, this isn't dress up form, but like they also do it with the PJs, son.
Looking at my bandana, thinking I'm that guy, huh?
Yeah, well, you're right there a step away from it.
Okay. I'm fucking with you on that. I got the bandana. That's not too far of a stretch.
That's an ass neck instead of an ascot.
I don't know. That's a reach right there. But there you go. Boom. There you go. Mellow right there.
Yeah, we can do that. But I don't have this. That's more like a robe. This is like the fly
That's a
guy
smoker's
Papichulo.
I guess, yeah. I mean, it could go either way from this angle because we can't see the bottom of it, right? But like Hugh Hefner had the robe and he had the smoker's jacket.
No, the robe is the smoker's jacket. That red one that he wore.
Yeah,
Yep, that's
yeah.
considered a smoker's jacket.
Yep.
But it's also like
There
a
you
fucking
go.
robe.
Bang.
Yep, so it's like a robe.
I'm having fun.
The captain of the ship, dog. I don't want to see you with the captain's hat, though.
No, you never will. There'll be
You know
no
what I'm saying?
footage of me ever.
They don't give a fuck about this
No.
robe and the PJs, but not the captain's hat.
No. I won't have a
Because
cap.
that's out of his style right there, man. You can't, It's
Hat-
got to be, one of the fly hats you already wear. Not no baseball hat. Can't be no goddamn cap like that.
If that existed, it would have already floated to the surface.
Kango hat.
Oh, well, a Kango is, okay. That's within the grasp.
It would have already floated to the surface. Be real, you know that.
Yeah.
No, I
I
keep my
know.
shit, legit, but it's cool.
Like a train conductor.
Hold on. I don't know if we ever asked Mellow about, and it could be that we did because I don't remember this. But maybe you do, Cali Blaze. The ball jacuzzi, whatever
Yeah.
the fuck. What
got
was that? Did you end up getting one of them?
He should, but too bad his balls won't fit in that thing. Swollen balls over here. Be back down to normal sized balls.
They made a jacuzzi for your balls, B.
It literally is.
Nah,
I'll
man.
bring it. I'll send you a picture. It's terrible.
It's called the ball koozie.
They needed a better design where you can be sitting in your chair. The design, yeah, bro. You basically got to teabag this machine. Like,
There it goes, right there.
yeah, you got to teabag this machine.
Oh.
They need to have it where it's in when you're sitting down. You can have your balls in it when you're in a seat. You literally got to like squat over that to put your
That's
balls in
really
some
nice.
bubbling water.
Really nice. But no, I'm back to normal, man.
It's luxury ball care
No,
right
I
there.
wish-
bro.
I wish I could say no. I have to get home and ice in that thing right now.
LBC, luxury
But
ball
my
care.
shit is back to normal, man. I'm
Luxury
good.
ball care, LBC. All right.
LBC.
And nice
baby.
Summertime for the LBC.
Get an ice plunge for your balls.
That's not good. They'll just retract.
Yeah,
You'll
why
have
would you
nothing
do that?
left. Cold water don't work.
I mean,
for
that's
balls.
if you get into a cold plunge, you're doing that anyway. But I'm saying, like, to isolate your balls for no.
come out of a cold plunge looking like a 3-year-old. I'm like, what happened? Where are you? Terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Where have we gone?
We strayed away from the program, huh?
We sure did, but that's all right, because
Yeah.
sometimes it's just got to get out of the system somehow. You know what I'm saying?
They now make a coochie koozie.
A coochie koozie.
That thing, man.
Oh boy, you just gave this guy more fuel.
What's the girl that veered us off with the long nails, the rapper girl?
Cardi B.
Cardi B, it's her fault.
Cardi B.
And if you're single, Cardi, holla at your boy.
She
She's
ain't.
not
She's
single.
with Stefan Diggs.
Yeah, she's with the
Oh,
Patriot.
okay.
son.
Well, whatever.
She
Super-
was
who
with
cares?
Offset.
She's
then
going. She's going to be in the
That's
Super Bowl.
this year, B. Next year she'll be single.
Maybe they
Fuck
got
the
a kid.
Patri-
They got a kid and another one on the way, I think, or something.
Fuck them Patriots. I never said say, but let's go Seahawks. Fuck the Patriots.
There it is, B. You're out of the race for right now. Give it a year, two, maybe. I don't know. Or maybe this works.
I don't know. They look like a cute couple. They really
Yeah, let's hope it works out for them. Shit.
Doesn't look like he gambles.
Yeah, it doesn't.
He's gambling with her.
That's the gamble. Yeah.
Oh,
Well, you know, he's got his career and he's doing his thing, man. And he's in the fucking Super Bowl, so good for him.
I also don't see the Patriots winning the Super Bowl. I see the Seahawks.
I think the Seahawks are going to get it, but you just never know, man. You just never know.
Hawks.
Word. You got anything else, or is that it?
That seems, or no, I got a couple of super chats here. We got Loved Him Killer saying, "Hey B, y'all planning on dropping physical copies of the new Serial Killers album?"
I believe so, yeah.
Tomorrow.
Limited action on that, but I couldn't really say when.
You saying the first few songs have been dope.
Thank you.
Von Dubious is saying, "I got you guys. I got B a large. Was it a large T-shirt for B Real?" He's asking Von Dubious.
Extra large.
Extra large for B Real. Mellow, you need a 3XL. You said.
Yup.
E Zone and Cali, what size for you guys?
Large.
Extra large.
There we go. And then I got you guys. We're excited for you guys to rock our merch. Anybody else, just hit his DM. Shout to Von Dubious.
Respect.
And that seems to be it so far.
All respect, dude. You like that one? That was good?
It sounded authentic as fuck.
You know, I tried, man. I freaking tried, man. Man, the Lakers put the ass whooping down yesterday. Don't know if y'all seen it. Austin Reeves is back. But I mean, you know, they played against the Brooklyn Nets, whose record is 13 and fucking 20-something. But I mean, they were balling out on these guys yesterday.
Any win works, you know.
Any win. Yeah, win is a win right now.
Win.
Good, yeah, good team, bad team. But Austin Reeves is back, and that's good for the team. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I saw a little bit of it. I was impressed by the way he was moving the rock.
They got that kid, like, I don't think they knew that they were getting, when they got that kid, I don't think they knew he was going to be with the shits the way he is, man. He's really good. They need to keep him.
I underestimated him when I first saw him, too. I was like, are you kidding me? You know?
They need to keep this guy in the Laker uniform for a long time, man.
Facts.
Because that dude's got a heart. He could shoot. He's not afraid to take it to the bucket. And, like, his IQ for the game is crazy. Like, to play with Luka, who's also, you know, one of those guys with the very highest of IQ on the court. Those guys are, I mean, before he went out, right? Before he went out, they were the two highest scoring backcourt in the NBA at that point.
Wow.
Austin
now, are
Reeves.
you still a season ticket holder?
Yeah. Austin Reeves and Luka.
So you get the first, you know, you're right there.
Yeah.
You watch him night in and night out.
Yeah, I mean, when I can, I go. When I can't, you know, I don't. But, you know, I've been watching these guys, and this motherfucker right here, he's part of that three-headed monster. When he's in the game, they're hard to beat if they got LeBron, Luka, and this guy, because this guy also plays defense.
Yeah, I've seen him get down, man.
Yeah.
I'm saying I really underestimated him. I love his game. What I saw last night, I was like, you know what, man? We're going to be all right.
Yeah.
We'll be all right if we keep this kid.
Yeah. They stay healthy. You know, we got good chances at the playoffs with that kid.
Facts.
Yeah, man.
Bring it.
So it was good to see him back on the court. I still, you know, the shit I'm still trying to get over is the dude, the boxer who got his wig peeled back.
Still on that. It's hard not to be.
It's hard not to be,
Yeah.
you know, because that shit is everywhere. I mean, you know, and it looked crazy. I mean, even just the clip of it.
Yeah.
And watching the face on dude who hit him and caused the wig to flip up, like that.
I'm out of touch. Who are we talking about here?
Here it goes. Look.
Oh,
boom.
Hold on.
Right?
Look.
See that?
Watch his head.
And then bang, wig peeled back. Look, he's trying not to laugh right there. You saw that? He was doing work.
I would have shit my pants laughing. I would have needed a time.
And then he sees that.
Crazy word.
His whole game is fucked up after this because he can't concentrate. He just knows he peeled homeboy's wig off. You know what I'm saying?
Knocked off. He's already made a couple of posts that went viral after himself. just because he knew it was such.
I mean, you got to clown yourself at
You
that
def-
point just to get ahead of it before everybody else is fucking with you. Because
Yeah, and your bleach excuse, you should have just said, "Listen, I shouldn't have wore a stupid piece." But
Yeah.
the bleach, come on. I used shampoo that had bleach in it.
Oh, they looked like they were some heavyweights, huh?
You're definitely heavyweight.
Hey, wait! I used some shampoo that had bleach.
Yeah,
in
Makes
it,
no sense.
And
No,
it
of
just,
course not.
And all my hair just like a scalping.
I laughed at that just as much as I laughed at his hair flying back. I'm like, did he really just come out with that as his excuse? Come on,
Yeah,
man.
he should have just said, "Hey,
Own it.
Yeah,
there he was, all suave and shit." And then after, yeah,
He actually won?
yeah, he did.
Yeah, because the other guy couldn't take him seriously.
Get the fuck out of
I
here.
think it fucked up the concentration of the
Definitely.
other guy, man. You know, like he started with hair and then I knocked his piece off.
Word.
And then he really got focused. Damn.
Bro, I couldn't
Look
take
at
that.
him.
Yeah, I would have
Come on,
lost.
man.
I would have lost. I would have been down on the floor.
You know what? That's a good commercial ready to happen. If he's smart.
Are you suffering from hair loss?
Yeah, like one of those hair clubs. Like, don't let this happen to you.
Don't let this happen.
Yeah.
We'll work the deal for you.
Yeah.
Hymns.
Mellow and
Yeah.
B.
And they show him getting punched in his
Fucking-
head like 5 times and it don't move. That'll be a good commercial.
Yeah. Stop ever been beating your dome? No, because you got the latest, the greatest,
Yeah, that was a bad job. Whoever stuck that piece onto his head.
He did that shit.
$700. He said.
Is that what it was?
He said he
did
his
it
barber
himself for sure.
He said his barber charged him $700 and all that
Barber
shit.
should be executed. That's terrible. You don't do that to someone going on TV. Come on, about to get punched in that hairpiece? Shit.
I would imagine his barber told him, "Hey man, I don't know if this is gonna hold."
Oh man,
For real.
crazy work.
Unless he's that guy. No, man, I'm telling you, I've done this before.
Barber's probably banging his wife. He was like, "I'll do this. Will do it. I'll get rid of him with this."
That's a great imagination you got right there.
I'm just saying that'd
But
be
what
a
if
quick way
what
to
if
get
that
rid of
was
him,
real though?
right?
That would be
Yep.
hilarious.
You know when you open up a can and you leave the lid half open?
Yep. It doesn't close.
He opened
Yeah, it
his
did.
lid, son.
He flipped his lid.
He flipped his fucking lid.
Yeah.
Oh, that was bad. That was bad for his wig right there, that little shot.
If I'm his kid-
He's lucky that was weak glue, because what if that was like some really pretty goddamn, good glue and he fucking ripped skin off of his fucking nugget?
I'd rather my
Oh, that
skin
would've been
peel
great.
off than that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
You don't get much worse than that, man.
I don't even know why he would need. He should
Just shave
might
your
just
fucking
shave,
head,
man.
bro.
Just shaved his head.
You're
yeah.
fighting. You're a
Just come out.
boxer.
Yeah,
Most
just shave your
boxers
head.
fight. Shave their
Ain't no
head.
shame in that.
But look,
No.
hey, look,
Shame.
look. I want to point something out. Like, go back. Look how much lighter the top of his head is than the rest of his head. He's been wearing that piece. That wasn't something new.
Word. Bleach boy a
Yeah,
week
because
before.
that part of his head hasn't got no sun.
Oh, he'll probably say the bleach made his head lighter.
Nah, there's no fucking bleach. That's he has had a piece,
For sure.
and that part of his head ain't got enough sun. That's why it doesn't match.
Yeah.
That is not no bleach right there.
If that's my father, I'm denying that nigga today. You know
Oh,
what
he's
I'm saying?
done. Yeah. Sorry, don't come home.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
That's ice cold. That's ice cold. I hope you liked yesterday's mix, y'all. I hope you liked it enough to remember it for today, because FM ain't here. And
Oh,
he
he's
ain't-
here?
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, my bad. Sorry to tease you this way. I guess FM is in the mix, so make sure
Okay.
you check it out right after these.
You ever DJ Snorris Yeltsin? Mellow.
Norris Yeltsin, huh?
Yeah. Snorris, you ever get down on the DJ?
Chuck Norris.
Chuck Snorris.
That would have
yeah.
been easier to
Snorri spelling.
Snorri.
Never. No, I've never.
Snorri Lanes.
Snorri. All right.
All right.
That's pretty good.
You never tried? You
not
never
bad.
had interest in
No,
it?
I think the only thing I ever tried was making beats once. I had a MPC. I think B Real bought it off me, and
Probably did.
and then until recently playing percussion now, I've never tried DJing or. I figured, I got an MC, so which one of us gonna rap? Well,
That is the
somebody
thing.
DJ.
That is the thing about it. The meticulous nature of producing a song. it will, if you're a rapper, it's sort of like you have to like be able to juggle that, because like you put so much time in putting the track together as a producer, and you know, if it's taking you away from your pen work, that, you know, could affect your writing. You know what I'm saying? So you got to figure out how to fucking juggle that. But it does get heavy on this side, because if the production isn't like, you know, just that simple.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit that goes on to it, especially if you're a person that likes to layer the fuck out of their songs.
Yeah,
You
no,
know?
I always left that to the pros.
Yeah.
You know, I never pretended to.
So when I got into like chopping up the beats for all that time that we were in the Chatsworth studio,
Yeah.
you know, I had already had a head start on that by watching Muggs work and other guys that were around, and Fred Reck, and, you know, sort of giving me game here and there. So like I got into that, and after a while I realized, fuck, I haven't written anything in a couple years because I've been too busy just chopping up fucking beats.
Years?
Yeah, like 2-3 years. I didn't write anything. I mean, after that, like after I recognized I was playing paintball and chopping up beats, and I wasn't necessarily writing, and that's when you and me and Demrick start writing for the mixtapes.
Yeah.
And it eventually leads into my album.
Yes.
And then into Rise Up. That was all like right in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yep. And I haven't chopped up a beat since then, because I know how much time it's going to take of my time to do that, because of how I process having to put together a track. You know what I mean?
Understandable.
So like I tend to stay away from it, because it's like one of those addictive things to me. It's like a puzzle I got to put together. You know what I mean? And
well, over the years, I remember you had that drum machine.
I still got it.
Then you've tried percussion as well, right? On stage now, you play percussion, don't you, a little bit?
Yeah, shit, I've been
Right?
since '93 or something like that.
And DJing. Like I've seen you like really try a lot of different things, and the versatility that you've grown to have now is something that I actually look back and watch, and I go, you know what? If I don't get more proactive like B does, there's certain other avenues that I could be tapping into as an artist, and lo and behold, I landed as a percussion for a band, and even Pato Bantan, the great Pato Bantan, offered me to take me to Africa with them on tour after seeing me play. So
That's dope.
yeah. So now that I know that I'm African,
So are you playing?
we're going to Nigeria now.
So are you playing for Crooked Trees?
I am playing for Crooked Trees, and I rhyme, of course, in the band.
That's
as well.
dope.
Yeah.
Mellow, where would you say one of the coolest places that you traveled for music to do a performance?
Now listen here, we've been all over the world, but I think the funnest place for me was San Jose, California.
Really?
San Jose.
It is a party place.
Yeah.
Wow.
They party. They party like somebody.
Yeah.
No, it's just a great vibe out there. You know, they don't get the frequency of shows that we get down here in Southern California, in LA. Yeah. We're sort of spoiled with that shit, whereas out there they don't get them as much. So when they get them, the appreciation level is kind of different.
Forget the appreciation, the Mellow. How about just venue? Meaning, like, you just said you were in Africa, right?
No, I've
Oh,
never
you didn't
been
go?
to
Oh, I thought you
I
said
just
you went.
learned
He got
that-
offered
I
to
got
go.
you.
I got offered to go. Yeah.
So yeah, I was about to say, but like, what place out of the U.S. would you say, oh shit, I never thought I'd go here to go?
I would have to say it's a toss up between Cali, Colombia, and Panama.
Okay.
People lose their shit in Panama.
Word.
They sure do. Yeah. Been some crazy journeys, man. But you know, all praise due for giving us the opportunity, son.
Absolutely.
Like that one?
Absolutely.
I just made that up right now.
I like that.
Salute to all y'all rocking with us today on the Dr. Greenthumb Show. It's always great to sit here with y'all and you know, chop it up. And you know, as much as y'all participate and that's a great thing to us because the show is all about interaction with all of you out there. How all this particular live shit started. Because, we could do it regular podcast form and just film this and like put it out on Premiere and all that stuff. But we like hearing from y'all. Whatever you're thinking, whatever you're feeling, what you might suggest, whatever you might submit, as long as you're not hurting yourself, because we don't, subscribe to shit like that.
Live and raw.
Live and raw and interactive. Yep. And it's, different than most shows that are out there. So, we welcome you if you're new to our community and spread the word, you heard?
And apparently we might be doing a late show on Friday.
Oh, yes. We're going to be doing a show on Friday at 5 p.m. So please note that in your calendar. Say, hey, Siri. And then you guys could do the rest because I don't want to, fuck your shit up right now because I know it activated a couple there. Lock it in, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Friday. It's a later show. We're filming the video to the first single of the Spanish album. So, going to be busy.
What's the single?
I can't tell you.
We on the air. We on the air.
Yeah, I'll tell you once we're done right now. But we're going to be up late on Friday. So come rock with us. We hope you do. Note it on your calendar. And the rest will be the same for the rest. All right. And much love to all y'all for spending time here with us. Mellow, you got any shout outs?
Shout out to you. Big up to you, the fearless captain and leader of the entire building here with us, man. Thank you for letting me be a part of this. Shout out to E-Zone. Shout out to Kylie Blaze, the brothers behind me that make us look number one in the game. The Treehouse. Hey,
Kylie Blaze.
You're gonna get your chance.
I heard
bro.
Coyote Blaze.
Take it easy over there. Vinny bag of donuts. Listen to you, eh? No, and listen. Before I lose track of mine, love it, man. Had a great time on the show today. Shout out to everybody in the chat room. Peace and I love you to my brother Sen Dog, Son Doobie, C minus, Steph Tone, Psycho Les, DJ FM, DJ Muggs, everybody, man. I'm just really happy to still, be chilling, still be alive. A lot of us should have been gone a long time ago. And I'm very grateful. Peace and love.
Botanio.
Yo, shout out the Insane Asylum. Got a couple super chats here. Underrated LA is saying Bart should use this hair flap when he opens his smoker in a video.
Oh.
Watch it go back when he opens it.
Oh, that would be ugly.
Comical.
That's not attractive at all.
Mike is asking, B, would you let Nas or Cool G Rap ghostwrite for you?
If they had an idea for me, sure. Just like if I had an idea for them, I would submit it to them, and they could say yes or no.
And then Median here saying Anthony Davis getting traded to the Wizards.
That doesn't surprise me.
Me either.
Sorry, Anthony Davis.
No more ruffles for you.
Shout out to Ray Morning Shot Film. Shout out to the Dominator. What up, Blaze?
Shout out to everybody here at the table, 5150s, Insane Asylum, Hardcore OG, and Sour Diesel hitting today, so you know where to find it. Follow me at Cali_Blaze on Instagram and CaliBlaze.net. Much love.
Salute to everybody here at the table, everybody who tuned in. Thank you for tuning in for the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. Make sure you guys tune in tomorrow, 7 to 9, for another episode. Also, get your tickets, your free tickets for Kush Talk going down this Saturday in Los Angeles. Stop by the High and Hungry booth. I'm going to have so much goodies there. So stop by and do some shopping. And also follow me on Whatnot at Flavors by E-Zone.
Look in the mirror and at that person say, you're going to be all right. Swallow that.
BREALTV.